I have 4 kids. I'm a mom. I'm now a grandma, and have nieces and nephews, and had a few nieces born, prematurely and whatnot. And so it's kind of like those little guys need a fighting chance. And so it was an affordable situation back then that I was able to do leading up to the annual election period. It was kind of right there. And that was the basis for it in the beginning.
Well, our son was born at 24 weeks, so we used the hospital forever. So we always wanted to get involved, and the best way to do that was through the business, or one of the better ways to do it.
Children's Miracle Network does so much for our local hospital that, well, quite frankly, saved our son's life. That we just felt like having the opportunity to give back. We had to, take that opportunity.
You listen on the radio, and you hear stories, and you're just like, how how can I help? What can I do? If I can't change every child's life, but if I can change one child's life in a positive way, what if that child grows up to cure cancer, or to cure something that maybe they ail from? And I don't know, that just really motivated. Everyone deserves a second chance, and I want to be a part of it.
So we actually have a family connection, or a personal connection. Our owner, who is also my dad, Raleigh Bartles, his son, who is our president of the company, has had a couple bouts of leukemia, along with a bone marrow transplant and some other major medical issues. So we have used the resources through the local hospitals. And then actually 4 years ago, this past Saturday, or this upcoming Saturday, I had a NICU son. So I had my son at 30 weeks and 2 days, and he was 2 pounds. So once again, we found ourselves at a long-term hospital stay and using the resources of CMN and the hospital. CMN is something that stays local, and we wanted to make sure our dollars were staying local. So being all over the country, that was one thing that was really important to us. And I think we just saw firsthand that, this could be something that anybody that we know, it could be our coworkers, our friends, our family, our neighbors, etc., that would be able to use this service. So we hope that you never have to, but in our cases, you just never know. So we found that, that's a good fit for us, as this could be used by anybody in any of our areas where we serve.